Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Tyler here at Aliens Rock, and as of recording this video, update 4.9 still has not come out for battles, so that means in the meantime we're just gonna do a modding video to pass the time. That being said, whenever the update does come out, I probably won't be able to do a modding video for a while, just because the password will have been changed by then, and I'll have to wait until they find the new data.jet password so we can play these mods again. It's a bit of a game of cat and mouse, really, because they keep changing the password and people keep refining it. But nevertheless, we are here with a modding video today. So in the 4.9 updates, a lot of people were complaining about, well, why doesn't glue get the ability to pop MOABs? It would be so useful then. So we're coming in with a mod that does have glue pop MOABs. The 5th tier glue in Jambyte's 5th tier towers mod enables glue to pop MOABs, kind of. I mean, it's a MOAB popping upgrade, and it's attached to the glue. And it's just a pretty cool 5th tier tower in general. And I have done 5th tier glue in the past, however, it wasn't a full showcase. Now we're actually hitting both sides in this video. Yes, I will show both sides of the glue in case you hadn't seen that first episode of the 5th tier glue gunner tower. I mean, still check that out if you want to, but you will be seeing it here regardless. So yeah, I'll be popping MOABs, and we'll find out if it's actually balanced or not. I'll be sure to be talking about that a little bit in the downtime, just what would happen if glue was able to pop MOABs in the actual battles game and not just modded battles, and like the ramifications of that and the balance, yada yada yada. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. I'll be talking about that in a bit. But first off, we're playing with Mr. Warshawn here. He's a stream moderator and also a sponsor. I hit up sponsors chat, seeing who was able to play 5th tier towers. Warshawn was the first to respond, so here we are. We both got a bank pretty early, so clearly we're doing very well. I mean, obviously it helps that the road spike towers are OP. He was able to get his second bank before me, but that's because he was actually paying attention to his money counts. I was just sitting around like, oh, I have enough money for a bank? Oh, well, I got my second bank now, so fuck you. And we are continuing with our farming and also getting up the glue gunner because that is the tower of showcase today. I'll be just kind of primarily using that guy to pop things. I mean, we got so much money that we can afford using the glue gunner anyways. I mean, it's my biggest critique of the glue gunner is that it just costs way too much money now. It's not even like good against regrows or anything. We gotta buy a freaking Bloons TD Ninja in the back. Not to mention camos, not to mention MOABs. But like I said, I mean, it's gonna pop MOABs eventually. I'm sure of it, guys. Once we get up this 5th tier glue gunner, it'll be pretty dope. So if you guys remember the past 5th tier glue video, we did showcase it was on Bloonarius, and it was okay. For a while, I thought Jambyte balancing had been dead because it was a 5th tier Jambyte tower that didn't instantly kill a round 4500 ZOMG rush. Like, holy crap, I can't believe we had actually begun to see a decent Jambyte balancing. Well, turns out that was a bit of a cock tease because this other 5th tier glue gunner upgrade is, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent, I'd say. Pretty strong. So it doesn't really fit in the theme of glue. The theme being absolute garbage. Sorry. Yeah, that's the theme of glue. Not, you know, the stickifying balloons. It's the fact that his upgrades are shit. So we'll be getting it pretty soon, but this costs $68,720. So we're going to be saving up for that slowly but surely. Waiting for it. Selling everything, and here we go. Oh my goodness. Actually, this is beautiful as fuck. Like, honestly, this is one of the coolest looking 5th tiers just because of, like, the aesthetic of it. Like, I love how it just looks in general. So it shoots out a very slow frosty bolt, which becomes multiple frosty bolts in all directions, which become like a expansion and collapse of just this ice shard circle, which just looks super cool. It's the epitome of winter, if I say so myself. It's a shame the maps aren't like snow covered like they were back in around Christmas time, because I mean that would just fit perfectly well. Oh, and it has like this perfect circle or whatever, so it's just like a swirly of ice shards, which are also circles, the circles of circles that produces circles. I mean, it's pretty cool, but is it good? Well, considering the fact that it's already halfway damaged the ZOMG with just one shot of this projectile, I mean, yeah, sure, it does have a very slow fire rate, but yeah, you know, considering 2 projectiles knock the ZOMG down to BFBs, I'd say it's pretty good indeed. However, it doesn't detect camos, and I didn't bring village or mortar like a dumbass, so I have to use the next best thing, the glue ability. Wait for it. There's a lot of camo pinks this round. Let's go. Gluing the camo pinks, and still not really killing him because camo blue balloons are still going to go through. This is kind of bullshit. The glue ability is just so bad. It's so bad. I thought it slowed the balloons for more than it did, but even with the insane balloon slow, it wasn't able to actually kill those pinks fast enough, which is a damn shame. So obviously for camos, we're gonna probably need to use 50 or Ninja or 50 or something else. But that won't be too much a worry because I know Warshown's not going to send me camos. I can, yeah, just get up that 50 or Ninja. I'll just kind of try to get him in the front and just have him chill out. Not really impacting the ZOMG sends too much. I expect Warshown to try some fast cooldown ZOMGs against my 5th tier glue gunner, and here they are. Here we go. Fast cooldown ZOMG rush. So it took down one ZOMG with ease, and it seems like it had decent splash popping power. So imagine it'll do okay against these ZOMGs. It's actually one-shotting some of these. Now that it's actually aiming at the ZOMGs, it's just straight up one-shotting these guys. So obviously this guy is pretty freaking strong. Also seems to have a bunch of different animations or like different sequencing for its like icy patterns, which I think is really cool. Sometimes it's a spiral, sometimes it's like a plus, sometimes it's a circle, sometimes it's like a double-sided kind of twist, sometimes it's random. It's really cool. I love that, and I just love that it is extremely overpowered, classic jam bite balancing. So we're gonna probably wait again for more ZOMGs. We're just gonna enjoy these being taken down, but we're gonna wait for stronger and later ZOMGs. So in the meantime, we're gonna be talking about the actual in-game glue gunner, because a lot of people seem to be absolutely befuddled as to why they didn't make it pop MOABs, as if that is such a huge mystery. So first off, I do want to say about the balance changes that Ninja Kiwi's not going to spend time on big balance changes because it takes a lot of time to implement, test, and, you know, bug fix all these balance changes. So they kind of want to be spending as much time as on BTD 6 as possible. So price changes are pretty easy because they literally just have to change the number, and all they really have to do is just make sure it won't completely break the tower, so they don't have to worry about too much about bug fixes or anything like that. So that's extremely reasonable. I mean, Ninja Kiwi doesn't spend too much time on that, maybe just a couple days at most for like 1 or 2 people working, and that, you know, that's not too bad. And that's like the primary reason why Ninja Kiwi doesn't just make it so glue could pop MOABs, because I mean they'd have to change so much actually to be able to do that. But then we have to think about it from a balance perspective. Would it even be balanced for glue to pop MOABs? So you're like, alright, Bloon Liquefier, let's see if that could just target like a ZOMGs and BFBs and MOABs, right? Okay, so it does 10 damage per second and isn't extremely overpowered, but it kind of does splash damage, so that's, you know, somewhat decent, I guess. Let's just assume it maybe doesn't slow them because the blimps are so tough that they won't get slowed by the glue. So like, oh yeah, that's totally balanced, right? Some of you are totally just nodding your head in agreement, waiting for the zinger. What's he gonna say? So here's the thing about the glue. If like you glue like a cluster of MOABs or a cluster of BFBs, the glue will soak. It will probably soak from the ZOMG to the BFB, and then the BFB to the MOABs, and then the MOABs to the ceramics. Now this is where the tower starts to become absolutely kind of broken, overpowered. So if you glue a group of MOABs and that gets taken to the ceramics, every single ceramic will basically be killed, because it takes like 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds, for the Bloon Liquefier to take care of the ceramics, and it pops them pretty quickly. So basically you'll never have to worry about ceramics again, which is kind of in a way what Ground Zero does. I mean, yes, it does like 400 damage per shot, which also does decent damage to MOABs and stuff, but it also makes it so you never really have to worry about grouped balloon popping power. You never have to worry about the balloons inside. If you have to defend a group ZOMG rush with like bomb tower, not only do you have to get like a bunch of bombs to take down the MOAB layer and ZOMG layer and all that, but then you have to buy a crap ton like 4-2 bomb towers to defend the ceramics inside, and glue will just bypass that. So balancing that would be a hell of a challenge. I mean, yeah, they'd have to make it cost a lot, but then if it costs too much, like, is it really worth it? And I feel like that'd just be kind of broken overall. It'd be so much more broken even if the glue actually slowed down the MOABs too. Some people were saying like, oh, just make it so the glue ability slows down MOABs like Ice or Ninja, because we really need another MOAB stall in this game. Honestly, 25% stall from Ninja Ice is a pain in the ass. I've been complaining about less and less lately because Ninja Village Ice isn't really that good, but if you're going like a Ninja strategy or an Ice Tower strategy, and you happen to get the other 50% slow in your loadout, you are not dying, period, because you have so much time to defend ZOMG rushes and BFB rushes and MOAB rushes. If you die and have both Ninja and Ice in your loadouts, you should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, obviously, there's like, you know, there's a lot more that goes into it, but it just makes it so much easier to defend every rush. So we're gonna actually see that in action here, like the segue, because I have Ninja and Ice, and we're gonna see just how much that actually helps the glue gunner. So round 35 ZOMG rush coming in. ZOMGs are so much stronger. They do so much, you know, more health and so much more speed. We have to buy the other tier sucky 5th tier glue, and that's a fire glue, and that guy's pretty cool. It kind of fires and glues the balloons. So obviously they're struggling, right? Well, let's just suddenly make it really easy by getting a 25% slow Ninja and Ice going. Ignore that 5th tier Ninja, that was a bit of an accident. So now that the ZOMGs are going literally nowhere, we'll have all the time to kill them and just have the easiest job defending it. So imagine if glue also slowed MOABs. Not only you could just make MOABs 12.5% speed, which is broken, but you could also do it so it's just more likely to get a double slow. And then you're thinking, well, why doesn't Ninja Kiwi just make it so they don't stack on each other? And the answer to that is I don't fucking know. I don't know why Ninja Kiwi hasn't made it so Ninja and Ice don't stack already. I really don't. I guess that's probably because they don't want to spend time coding it, and that, you know, ties back to the whole BTD 6 point. So I imagine, like, glue just being able to affect MOABs and slow it down. We just don't need another slow, guys. We don't need 25% slow blimps, because we don't need 12.5% slow blimps. So we need, you know, 25% is already ridiculous enough. So as you can see, the two 5th tier glues did take down that ZOMG rush. I did have the battle energy, I did have the 25% slow, but that battle energy might not have been needed. I think we could have got away with not using it. Still, I just didn't want to die for the video. Gotta make the viewers think I'm an absolute god at this game for placing down my 5th tier towers. I mean, duh, right? So anyways, the shit's about to get really interesting, because we're dropping some ZOMGs over to Mr. Warshawn's side. He has some 5th tier towers of his own. He's got a 5th tier sniper of multiple types. The grapes and the sniper ability is freaking ridiculous, might I add. So he got some 4th tier ninjas, which aren't really doing much. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten any 5th tiers. He has some 4th tier glues, which aren't really doing anything. Now he's dropping me some ZOMGs, and we got us a double rush. ZOMG rush versus ZOMG rush. Who's gonna die first? Or are either of us gonna die? I don't know. I'm just starting to spam ice towers like everywhere, just preparing for this rush. Get ready to 25% slow. Warshawn's still freaking slowing down these ZOMGs with the power of computer lag. That's actually not in-game slowing down. I just wanted to say that. So he is destroying them though with the sniper ability, kind of. The sniper is stunning him, and actually with how strong they are, he's not doing too much damage to him. We are having the speed of the footage now because his toaster's finally starting to get settle in. It's starting to toast the bread and slow down the ZOMGs, taking it nice and easy. I mean, ZOMGs is still making it pretty far on Warshawn's side. He's got to be careful that he doesn't die. He's got a lot of 5th tier snipers still stunning the ZOMGs, and we are still taking down the ZOMGs on our side. We actually got one down to band-aid layers, so I have a good feeling about this. Yes, I did buy some more 5th tier glues because, you know, we just wanted to be safe, and I just wanted to see the power of the 5th tier ice glue, and it seems like it's doing pretty good. I feel like it would take down this rush. However, it looks like Warshawn's gonna die out. It's very unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't have rushed him. Maybe I should have just let him go to hashtag late game, but I feel like, you know, that rush was just like the big deciding factor. It would have been decided by lag eventually, and it's much better to go out with a bang than with a disconnection. That's all I gotta say. So let me know what you guys think about the glue gunner. Just discussion. If I was to actually buff the glue gunner, it'd either be price buffs or speed buffs, but I doubt you guys care about that. The 5th tier tower was pretty cool. I thought it was fun to showcase. Now we've seen all sides of the 5th tier glue, so let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of mods you want to see in the future. Holy shit. Alright, you know what? That actually scared me. Okay. Yep, thanks you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stream in about an hour, so I'll see you guys there too, and peace out.